everyone, it's ASKA here. In this video, I will show you how to lengthen your nails just like your natural nails. You've grown your nails long, but one of them breaks. In that case, even if you don't have builder gel, you can use soft gel to restore them to their original state. If you lengthen your nails in this way, you won't be able to tell which part of the nail has been repaired. I'll explain in an easy-to-understand way how to make your nails look like your own nails and how to make them strong. So please watch until the end. Okay, let's get started. If you always have long nails, have you ever hit your finger in your daily life and broke your nail? If only one nail is broken, it stands out. So this time, I like to show you how to lengthen your broken nails just like your own nails. Start with nail care, sanding, and removing any oil. This video also explains how to prepare the nails to make them last longer, so please check it out in the description. Also, if your nails are broken, the shape of the nail will be distorted. So use a file to make it round. Now, let's first attach the nail foam to the finger on which the nail is to be lengthened. Cut out a piece of nail foam and peel it off the backing paper. Next, carve out this round part and attach it to the back of the foam. This will make the nail foam thicker and help it maintain its shape. Once you finish attaching it, put the foam back on the backing paper and wrap it around a nail brush or pen to give it a round shape. If you round the foam before putting it on your finger, it will fit better. After rounding it, check to see if the curve of this part of the nail matches the curve of this part of the foam. If they don't, use scissors to cut it to fit the shape of your nail. Once the nail foam is ready, you can put it on your finger. Place the foam under the nail and attach it so that it is straight against the finger bone. Once it is attached straight, paste the ends of the foam together. Look at your finger from directly above to make sure that the foam is in a straight line with your finger. This completes the installation of the nail foam. Next, after attaching the nail foam, apply the base coat. When applying the base coat, apply it in small up and down strokes so that it gets into the scratches made with the file so that it adheres more firmly. Once you have applied the base coat all over, let it harden. Next, mix the color gel to create a color that looks like your natural nails. Take out a little bit of each of milky white, mustard, and khaki onto a nail palette or aluminum foil. Add a base coat to this to create a translucent color. Mix the ratios of each ingredient as a guide: 0.5 khaki, 0.5 mustard, 1 milky white, and 5 base gel. Place the thoroughly mixed gel on your nail to check the color. If it is too yellowish, add milky white. If it is too whitish, add mustard, etc., and make fine adjustments to get closer to the color of your natural nails. After adjusting the color several times to get it the same as your natural nail color, mix in a little acrylic powder. It is recommended to mix acrylic powder into the gel, as it will result in a harder finish than if you apply it with gel alone. Also, if you mix too much acrylic powder, it will become clay-like, so be careful not to mix too much. And be sure to use clear powder. Once you have made the gel of the same color as your natural nails, use a long thin brush to apply the color gel you have adjusted to only the areas you want to lengthen. Then, put a little gel on the white parts of your natural nails, which will help prevent just the tip of the nail from breaking. Once you have finished applying only the tip of your nails, let it harden. Since the nail is still thin at this point, we will use base gel and acrylic powder to make the nail thicker and stronger. First, apply the base gel over the entire surface. Once it is spread over the entire surface, put acrylic powder on it. Use a spoon to sprinkle the acrylic powder on top of it. Once the powder has been evenly spread over the entire surface, place it under a nail light to harden. Once it has hardened, brush off the excess powder with a brush. Next, remove the nail foam. Cut along the dotted line of the foam and lower the foam at the tip of the nail. Once you remove the foam, check the hardness of your nails. If your nails are still thin at this point, apply another base coat, sprinkle acrylic powder, and harden it with the light to make it thicker. Once it is hard enough, use a file to shape the tip of the nail. File it into your desired shape, such as an oval shape like an egg or a square shape. Once you finish filing, brush off any powder or filing residue remaining on your nail with a brush. Finally, since the surface of the nail is rough from the powder, finish by applying a non-wipe top coat to the entire nail. Once you've applied it all over, let it harden. This completes the process. The broken nail was lengthened as if it was restored to its original length. How did you like the method of lengthening your nails just like your own nails? This time we introduce a method using soft gel, but we also recommend using hard gel to add length. If you break just one nail, please give it a try. Thank you for watching. If this video was helpful to you, please hit the like button. And if you like to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. See you soon. Bye.